We will now introduce all of our racing winners to all of you this evening. The racing awards are also brought to us by Montana Silversmiths. Presenting is Steve Miller with Montana Silversmiths. Not only did AQHA LLC of Kennewick, Washington take home multiple awards with He's a Dash of Fire, including the Farnham World Champion Racing American Quarter Horse, but the Manileys also celebrated the win of He's a Dash of Fire's half-brother, I'm a Fearless Hero, that was named the champion 2-year-old gelding. The Manileys were also named the champion breeders for 2015. Congratulations to He's a Dash of Fire, I'm a Fearless Hero, and AQHA LLC.
I'm Don Manili from Kennewick, Washington, and I'd like to thank AQHA for honoring our horse, He's a Dash of Fire. He's an unbelievable, amazing individual and brought us great joy. I'd like to thank Jose Flores, outstanding trainer. And as Jose would admit, it takes a team effort to get a racehorse to produce. And I'd like to thank part of that team is his dad and the groom, Hugo Cruz, and probably most importantly, the jockey, Cruz Mendez. I'd also like to thank my wife, Kathy, who everybody knows anything about us and horse racing. She's the brains of the family. And, one of the most gratifying parts about the success that He's a Dash of Fire has had is the fact that he's a homebred. And my wife purchased Dash of Freda, the mother, at the Heritage Place sale, and we raced her at Los Alamitos with success, and then bred her, and Dash is the 5th foal. And as everyone knows anything about breeding and owning horse races, there's a lot of trials and tribulations. Some of them are small, some of them get hurt. They don't all run like they're supposed to, and then along comes Dash, and it just kind of validated her long, hard work that everybody knows they put in. And so, although Dash is a world champion, I think my wife is also a world champion, and she deserves it very much. So anyway, I'd like to thank AQHA for this very distinguished award. We are very humbled and very, very grateful for it. Thank you.
Our next award goes to the champion 2-year-old colt and champion 2-year-old. Congratulations to Jess Good Candy, owned by the estate of Carl Peavy, who was also named the 2015 champion owners. Accepting on the behalf of the estate of Carl Peavy is Rosella Peavy and her daughter Cheryl. The champion 3-year-old colt is A Political Blood. A Political Blood is owned by Rancho El Cabristo. One of A Political Blood's season highlights was when the colt won the All-American Derby Grade 1. Accepting on behalf of A Political Blood, Juan Tirado.
Our champion 3-year-old is Azteca. Owned and bred by MJ Farms, Azteca is the daughter of Jesse James Jr. and champion Alice Watt. Azteca earned more than $260,000 from January 1st of 2015 to January 3rd of 2016. Congratulations to Azteca and Mike and Janice Murray, accepting on their behalf Dr. Tommy Hayes. Congratulations, guys. The champion age stallion is Open Mia Corona. Open Mia Corona is by Corona's Leaving You and Out of the Merit by Mr. Eye Opener. The Sorrel Runner was bred in Louisiana by Dr. Natalie Montgomery and is owned by Dr. Tommy Hayes and Charles Forbes Jr. Congratulations, Open Mia Corona. Accepting the award is Dr. Tommy Hayes and Megan Winslow. Our next award winner is one of the most feared aged horses running today. We're talking about Moonist. Ron and Gerald Hartley's Moonist is definitely familiar with the winner's circle. In 2015, he was named the Champion Age Gelding, Champion Aged Horse, and joined the elite group of AQHA Supreme Race Horses. Congratulations to Moonist and Ron and Gerald Hartley.
Congratulations.
Our next award winner is the Mexican champion. This award is limited to those who were born and raised right there in Mexico. The Mexican champion is Senor Caboy and Arturo Silva. Accepting on behalf of Senor Caboy and Arturo Silva is Mexican Quarter Horse Association President Antonio Lopero Tamez.
We now need all the equestrian with disabilities exhibitor and owner winners to make your way to the side of the stage. Once again, all the equestrian with disabilities, please begin to line up. The 2015 Distance Champion Award goes to a gray son of Executive Menace, owned by Cherie Meredith, Executive Trust. Executive Trust season highlights include being a 3-time stakes winner. Congratulations to Executive Trust and Cherie Meredith. Accepting on behalf, along with Cherie and David Meredith, is Tanya Meredith, Guadalupe Munoz, Adriana Munoz, Johnny Everidge, Ed Hodge, Teresa Hodge, and Kelwin Sanders. The title of World Chariot Champion goes to the winning team at the World Chariot Championships at the Golden Spike Event Center in Ogden, Utah. The 2015 World Chariot Champion team was OK Boys, made up of Jason Udy, Richard Mon, along with Edgar Hibbard and Owen Udy. The horsepower behind the team were First Element and Moonshine Boogie. Congratulations to First Element and Moonshine Boogie, along with Owen and Linda K. Udy. I hate to say it, Jason, but I think you're getting a lot of the hard names, and I'm not. Or I'm getting the hard names, and you're not. That's all I'm going to say. The Blaine Chevrolet. Schvanevelt, thank you. And you even had it phonetically for me here. Schvanevelt champion trainer is Paul Jones. With this year's trainer, Paul Jones has won the Blaine Schwanevelt. Yeah! Schwanevelt, champion trainer, awarded 14 times. Let us congratulate Paul Jones. Joining Paul on stage is his wife, Marin. At this time, we would like to recognize a very talented individual. Known for backflips and horse racing, Oklahoma City resident G.R. Carter Jr. is the sport's all-time leading jockey by money earned with more than $70 million, and the all-time leader by race starts with nearly 23,000 starts, and the all-time leader by races won with more than 3,800 victories. He has also been voted the AQHA champion jockey 10 times in his career. Tonight, we pay tribute to a great jockey who is retiring this year. Please direct your attention to the screen as we show you the story of how a little boy from Pawhuska became the top jockey in American quarter horse racing.
whenever I rodeoed in high school, did flips off of horses, did everything imaginable, tricks, you name it, flips, because I had a gymnastics background. And in 1988 at Blue Ribbon Downs, I won a fraternity. I did not know that I won the fraternity. A fraternity was called the Sylvester Fraternity in '88, and it was an extremely tight photo. I didn't know if I'd won the race. It was actually that close. And I told him, I said, if we win this photo, I'll do a backflip off this horse. And I no more got the words out of my mouth, and they hung the number up that we'd won the race. So I stuck my foot in my mouth where I had to do it.
Falling in Love Again has got the lead. Party Girl Affair, Militante on the outside. Falling in Love Again in front. Falling in Love Again going on. Falling in Love Again wins the All-American Futurity.
G.R. Carter finally wins the All-American Futurity. Are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just overjoyed. I've been working for this from the day I started galloping horses at about 13 years old at Osage Downs in Pusk, Oklahoma. I grew up right across the road from the backside. I was talked into galloping horses. I galloped horses for a few years to start making money to support my rodeo habit. Got to ride in a few brush track races, and then I realized that it might be a way to earn a living. And when I graduated from high school, all those years I put in hard work at Blue Ribbon Downs, California, back and forth across the United States. They've all been trying to get right where I'm at right here today, and I'm just overjoyed.
50th All-American Futurity, G.R. Carter.
The reason why I enjoy this job so much is because there's nothing like the thrill of winning. Even if it's the cheapest maiden race there is, you can still go out there and compete and win. And that thrill of winning never gets old. And to be able to compete and do something you enjoy and get that thrill of winning and get paid for it, there's nothing like it in the world.
Please welcome to the stage the most entertaining jockey of any breed, G.R. Carter Jr.
Wow. You know, when I graduated from high school, I moved to, instead of going to college, I went straight to Blue Ribbon Downs. That's what I tell everyone. That's where I went to college. And when I was a kid, of course, trying to get started, I rode both breeds. I rode everything they ran, paints, apps, thoroughbreds, quarter horses. I rode them all. And I did really well with the thoroughbreds and the quarter horses both. And then there about the end of 1990, I'd kind of, to better myself, I had to make a decision where I was going to go. And I was at a crossroads of where, you know, I needed to choose whether I was going to go ride thoroughbreds or I was going to stick with quarter horses. And if I was going to ride thoroughbreds, I needed to go to one of the coasts, either to New York or to California or maybe Florida. Or if I was going to ride quarter horses, you know, Los Alamitos was the place to be. And, of course, I was wanting to give myself the best chance to get to Rio Dos to have a chance at the All-American as I could. And I couldn't be more grateful and proud of the fact that I stuck with American quarter horse racing. I didn't never believe that I could do as much with it as I've done, and I couldn't be more proud of it. You know, it just proves that if you stick your mind to it and hard work, you know, anything's possible. And looking back, you know, there's so many people that helped me along the way, and I'm not going to dare name any names out of fear I might leave someone out, but of course, you know, my jock agents and my wife Shane and my mom and dad, I just couldn't be more appreciative, and I love everybody, and I'm going to miss the horses and the people. Thank you all.
GR, on behalf of the American Quarter Horse Association, we recognize you, not only your amazing achievements with a specially designed plaque designed by Awards Recognition Concepts, but also we have a custom-made rope bag, and we look forward to seeing you compete off the racetrack and in the roping arena very, very soon. Presenting these awards is Dr. Glenn Blodgett. We'd also like to recognize racing winners that couldn't be in attendance tonight. Champion 2-year-old filly, Walk Through Crystal, and E.G. High Desert Farms, LLC. Champion aged mare, Quirky, and Dr. Edward Allred. Canadian champion, Panther Hero, and John Wilson. And champion jockey, Ricky Ramirez.